Hello, everybody. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Michelle. I'm from Orange County, so from Santa Ana. It's about an hour away from LA. I'm majoring in sociology. I graduate next May. Um, so, communities I belong to, first generation Latina. I'm a single mother. Um, I work in the mental health field. Yeah. So the stigmatized group I belong to would fall under being a single parent while I'm at school. Um, and
You mind telling us a little bit about like what it means to be a single parent, not only like in general, but for yourself as well.
just working double. I work full time. I go to school full time. I take care of her full time. I have her 95% of the time. Her dad doesn't get her overnight, so I'm the default, like the most present parent. So I'm with her most of the time. And it's pretty, at first it was really hard to juggle everything all at once, but um, I've been able to get her into preschool, and that's actually helped out with daycare. I qualified because I am a single mom, so that's been something that's been very helpful with school, maintaining my job, and just our schedule.
So, did you use any resources at all from Cal State LA when it comes to getting her into preschool or daycare?
Not into daycare, so I actually reached out to two different programs in Santa Ana. There was a program called Think Together, and it's kind of like Children's Home Society. Unfortunately, with Children's Home Society, I wasn't qualified. I made over the limit. But with Think Together, they were able to provide me with they were able to pay for daycare, so that was an in-home daycare. We did that for about a month and a half. I actually reached out to a different school district. They offer different preschools around the city of Santa Ana. So we were on the wait list, and once they called and accepted my daughter, then I took her out of Think Together, put her into preschool. But as far as the resources for Cal State LA, the one thing that has been very beneficial for me, and I believe it started last year or this year, they give priority registration to single parents, or parents with dependents. So as soon as I saw that, you just have to submit your child's date of birth and that they're your dependent, and you get priority registration. So that's actually helped me get all my classes. So that's why I'm on track to graduate next year.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Are there any resources that you wish Cal State LA offered?
I know that they just started having gatherings to, have people introduce themselves, kind of like a safe space for parents, and to what is it called, network. I wish they had a little bit more of that. I know they have it they had one just recently on a Thursday, I believe. If they had something later on in the day, or maybe twice a month, 3 times a month, that would be really cool. Yeah.
And so overall, how is your experience here? Do you feel like you faced any struggles, any kind of discrimination, any ostracization?
The struggles I believe that I've experienced are just when it comes down to group work, is having to work around my schedule. I know people are available more than I have my availability, so it's hard to meet with groups and plan things out, just because I do have my daughter in the evenings. I live an hour away.
Right.
But fortunately I've been in groups where Zooms are our form of communication. It's just been easier that way. Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel represented here? And if so, or if not, what does representation mean to you?
I feel represented just because this school is very diverse, and even though sometimes I do feel like my scheduling can be a conflict for, like I said, mentioned group work, I feel like everyone is very understanding, very open-minded. So I feel like this campus has been a breeze. As far as with students, with professors now are very more understanding and more willing to work with certain situations, like my daughter had COVID. I emailed my professor, hey, I'm not able to complete this on time due to this, and they've been very lenient. I have yet to experience a negative, experience with any professors here.
That's great to hear. Very, very inspiring story. Is there anything else that you would like to share or add on?
Some things I didn't touch base on that a lot of people don't know is that if you reach out to your school, there's resources. Like for me, postpartum is something I didn't really talk much about, but going through postpartum, coming back to school, my mental health really took a toll once I went through my separation with my daughter's father. I did see the therapist here on campus, and I highly recommend, if you need help with your mental health, that those resources are here. They're great at what they do. As far as any struggles they have, they can teach you how to apply for WIC. They can teach you how to apply for health insurance. There's a food pantry on campus not a lot of people know about, so you could qualify for that. So just reaching out to those departments and getting information, you never know what you qualify for. Like with daycare as well. They have a child care center here, the Child Development Center, so they do offer daycare and certain rates, and yeah, it's pretty affordable.
All right. Well, that's everything. We covered everything. So thank you for sharing your story. Much appreciated. And thank you guys for listening / watching.